And we've got time.
Kevin, thanks. Last season,
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry, passes to Thybulle. Here's Simmons, Antetokounmpo defending. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Clock is at 3. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
And the pass didn't work. Pass to Tucker. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Curry's shot is good.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's Giannis. Holiday, the pass to Nora. Bucks passing it around. To the paint. Lopez dishes to Giannis. And the rejection by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And stolen by Thybulle. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
Bucks trail by 6. And here's Holiday. Throws it up high. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in for Curry. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here is Harris. 5 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here's Hill after the basket by Milwaukee. Harris's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here's Lopez after Ben Simmons' miss. Great D that time from Howard. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Ben Simmons. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Now here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guarded by Curry. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Hill kicks to Green. Howard, the pass to Milton. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Milton with it. Pass to Hill, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Philadelphia.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one? Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Korkmaz. Hill drives in. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Man, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Tucker with the ball. Working on Tolliver. Howard with the steal. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Taking what the defense gives him. I mean, that time Hill got right to the rim.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Shot clock at 5. Hill kicks to Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fast break, Milwaukee. Back to Connaughton. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Howard.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out to the wing. And the layup falls. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Deflects the pass. The Bucks working the ball around. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Harris against Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo passes to Nwora.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now Curry. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. The Bucks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Here's Curry. 1:43 left in the second quarter. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Bucks trail by 5. Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Curry. That one wide left. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. Embiid with the steal. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Holiday looking over the floor. Lopez outside. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Good.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
Philadelphia leading by 5. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Thibault, the pass to Curry. Harris against Middleton. Harris inside. And here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Checking out the 76ers. And over to Shaq. What did you think about... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Simmons looking around. Inside, he's looking for Embiid and finds him. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Floats it up for Giannis. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Curry against Holiday. Outside Curry. And Harris wide open. He shoots a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And now the 76ers on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Back to Lopez. Charity stripe shot. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. No. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Outside Holiday. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thibault. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Seth Curry. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played, but don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Tolliver comes in for Simmons, and it's Green in for Korkmaz. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Bucks trail by 9. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Portis finds Tucker. Here's Nwora. 5 to shoot. Portis in the post. Tolliver on him. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
If this speaks to how strong Portis is, it's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Now the pass to Tolliver. Fast break, Milwaukee. That one drops for him. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
And I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Walton the pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Nice move. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Maxey. Here's Harris. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the pound.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've got... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. For 3, Harris. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harris outside. Lobbed up there for Howard.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Holiday gets to Middleton. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside. It's tipped. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The 76ers leading by 7. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Holiday against Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Curry with the steal. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Pass to Thibault. Puts it up. He can't get that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Howard finds Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Dwight Howard.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Maxey. Takes a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The 76ers leading by 6. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid with it. Six feet out. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 8.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Maxey.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Thybulle. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And it's blocked by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons, and he's coming.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. The energy is my... Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Brown. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center. Now here's Durant. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Harden finds Brown. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And it's Simmons penetrating. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. And that one, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Durant with it. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Harden the pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Brown. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Curry. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor. Just eating up so much space in so little time.
Harden the pass to Durant. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Thybulle the pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. That one good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside, KD. Passes it to Claxton. On the wing, Brown. Here's Claxton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Nets, Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Seth Curry. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid, and he gets contact. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Yep, that one goes in there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The shot from 20 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Down low, Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Green. Back to Embiid. He feeds it to Hill. Puts one up from 19. No good off the back of the rim. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Joe Harris, also Green out there, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Milton kicks to Howard. Milton the pass to Green. The shot. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Hill against Irving. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Jordan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Now, here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Milton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shoots from 12. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Irving pitched to Dinwiddie. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The 76ers leading by 5. Now Milton. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Embiid with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Goes back up. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Harden kicks to Durant. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. 1:14 left in the first half. Curry looking it over. Embiid inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Harris. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown outside. Harden the pass to Griffin. And stolen by Simmons. Passes to Thibault. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harden outside. Over Thibault. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 12 points. And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Seth Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now here's Harden, defended by Thibault, and stolen by Simmons.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kickout.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harden the pass to KD. And KD throws it down.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
And here is Curry. And here's Harris from the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 11. Harden right side. The shot's good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry with it. Pass to Harris. Uncovered. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. Dinwiddie's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Maxey's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. Here's Claxton. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers leading by 9. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Milton. Dinwiddie covering. Now, here's Milton. He's got 6. It's good. Milton's got 8.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Irving passes to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. From the high post. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Milton. 8 points for him. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Howard. Here's the pass to Milton. Kicks to Green. Outside Hill. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Green. Irving is out there with Brown. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. And the shot goes in.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Irving against Hill. There's the dish to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Hill.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Brown the pass to Claxton. He kicks to Irving. Pass to Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Now Hill to the paint. Got a piece of it. Milton the pass to Hill. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. On the wing, Irving. Count that bucket. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
And the 76ers call time here.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
And here is Curry. Simmons with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Feeds it to Harris. Here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Outside for Jordan. Dishes to KD. Passes it to Harden. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now just a 1-76ers lead.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Harris, and it's Brown in for Irving. Durant kicks to Harden. Inside. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And they double up Embiid. Back to Curry. From deep. And it's Durant with the rebound.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. On out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. They get the rebound. No good there. Brooklyn with the ball. Brown wide open. He fired. Durant kicks to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Claxton with the bucket.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And Giannis throws it down.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Harden surveying the D. Durant against Middleton. And that one, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Holiday. After the made shot from KD. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by the Nets.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Lopez with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Giannis, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Griffin. Harden right side. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Harden can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Now here's Giannis. Great D that time from Griffin. The Nets with the lead. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Giannis throws it down.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Holiday against Harden. Durant down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. Holiday up top, guarded by Harden. To the middle, 6 on the shot clock. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. KD on the wing. Back to Harden. The 15-footer. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Harden the pass to Durant. Over Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. T kicks to Portis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Milwaukee in the lead. Nwora, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Portis can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Irving can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Nwora, guarded by Harris. Shoots from 14. Nwora can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Dinwiddie outside. To end the cold streak, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
1:56 left here in the second. Shot from 12. And that one goes long. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 31% in the game. Jordan dishes to Dinwiddie. Harris passes to Irving. Eight feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Outside Teague. Back to Portis. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
Teague with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He lobs it up. .35 seconds left to play in the first half. And here is Brown. And there's the pass to Harden. Left side, Griffin. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harden. Lets it go. The short one's on the money. Connaughton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harden finds Durant. And he lays it straight in. Durant's got 10 points.
And the sinewy body of Kevin Durant allows him to finish through the physical play.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And a chance to... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Claxton, just 4 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. Good D by Lopez. The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Stolen by Durant. That one falls.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Four on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. It's a hand on it, and Holiday is right there. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Harden the pass to Durant. Over Middleton. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. Giannis outside. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Now here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the rejection by Giannis. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 23 seconds left to play in the third. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here is Harden. Passes it to Claxton. Over Holiday. Excellent D there from Holiday. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Morag grabs the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Count it. Nora's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Dinwiddie against T. Back to Dinwiddie. And the layup is good. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Teague bounce pass. Portis against Jordan. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Jordan. To the wing right side. Down low. It's tipped. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now Portis. Outside Teague. Back to Portis. Puts it up from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead. Net shooting 41% for the game. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And yes, it's good.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Portis. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving with a clean look. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 8. Mora, the pass to Teague. 1:44 left in the fourth. Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. They get it back. And Tucker kicks to Teague. Here's Forbes. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Bucks making a change here. Donaton's checked in. Portis can't get it to go.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The pass to Durant. Lets it go from 14. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Passes it to Moore.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Teague against Harden. Teague, the pass to Portis. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Got it!
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. That's a look at our setting tonight. We are new.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Fires from 14. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday with it, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Dishes to Simmons. Back to Curry from past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Lopez. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And he gets it to go.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Now Simmons. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. There's the feed to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Giannis with the ball. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Lopez passes to Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Now here's Giannis. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Giannis outside. 4 on the clock. Curry with the steal. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Count it. Good.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Embiid with the steal. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And the pass to Middleton. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Forbes. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goal.
For me personally, I just want to.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. And Philadelphia making a change here. Tolliver's checked in.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's the lob, and Kumbo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
To the left wing. There's the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Here's Connaughton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And now Philadelphia on the break from deep. Green controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Five on the clock. Passes it to Portis. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And here's the fast break. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And
folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Holiday against Curry. 18 feet out. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the dunk by Lopez.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Howard drives in, feeds to Simmons. Over Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
And look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. 54 seconds left in the first half. That one misses. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Curry way outside, but they'll get another chance. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Yeah, you got to box out Simmons. It's plain and simple, guys. When you don't, he can really hurt you on the offensive boards.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks trail by 5. And Holiday, here we go. knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. And here is Simmons. He's got 11. Pass to Embiid.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Curry, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And that one drops for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Embiid. And here now is Thibault. And stolen by Simmons. Thibault kicks to Embiid. And it's good from the elbow. Embiid's got 6.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Curry passes to Harris. Takes a shot at the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Curry. There's the pass to Harris. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Middleton on the wing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 5. Giannis no good. The 76ers leading by 7. And slam dunk by Harris.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Holiday. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Harris. 13 feet away. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Lopez right side.
Now, shooters get nervous when Embiid is nearby. Exceptional at contesting any shot within his reach, and even some that look like they're out of his reach.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Tolliver kicks to Milton. Back to Tolliver. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. There's Green with the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Milton the pass to Tolliver. And the shot goes in. Tolliver's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Milton. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Outside Hill. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 11. Forbes the pass to Portis. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Milton with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Milton with it. 6 to shoot. The tray. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Shots good by Middleton.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Hill passes to Green. Here's Milton. Pass to Tolliver. Shoots over Tucker. Tolliver, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Hill. Now the pass to Green. To end the drought, and he drops that one in.
Well, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Passes it to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pass to Milton. Now Hill. Back to Milton. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Outside Hill. So the 76ers win it. This was a... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do...
Kevin, with
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. So the next starting five. Down out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the 76ers, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Here's Thybulle. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Simmons can't get it to go.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Harden against Simmons. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Harris misses.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Durant. Jordan kicks to Durant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Durant down low. Guarded by Simmons. The layup missed. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They grabbed their own miss. Outside for Curry. Back to Thibault. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Curry against Harden. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in for Seth Curry. Outside Irving. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hill inside. He's covered by Irving. To the right side. They double team Howard. Over Harris. The 3 from Hill. They get it again.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Outside Irving. Can they get it? That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Howard. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Hill with some nice D. The 76ers leading by 4. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Claxton. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Dinwiddie, and that one is good.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Harris. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Harris. Now Embiid, defended by Griffin. Embiid against Griffin. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that. Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn ahead, up 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. In chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the...
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, Brown out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the evening. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Durant, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Brown. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. On the wing, Irving. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
The 76ers lead. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Green. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving attacking. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hill passes to Milton. They kick it out to Green. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
To the paint, it's deflected. It's stolen by Hill. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Anthony Towers. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle comes in for George Hill. And Curry subbed in for Maxey.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Harden with it. No points in the game yet for him. And the Nets miss again. Left side, Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And here is Brown. Dish now to Harden. Brown kicks to Durant. Pass to Harden. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home the alley-oop.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Curry. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Nets trail by 7. Inside. Here's Durant. That one doesn't drop. Simmons with the defensive effort. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. To the inside. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
For 3, Harris. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Simmons looking it over. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's KD. That's good from 17 feet away.
Durant, he's so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball, comfortable on the block, drive to the hole, dunk over you, give you the jump hook, post game, turn around. I mean, and look, that time, he makes a play from mid-range.
And no good. And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for Maxey.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Passes to Harris. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Harden scanning the floor. Here's KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Curry kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. But they recover it. Curry on the wing. Tries again. Embiid, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Harden. Connects on the 17-footer.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 1.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Nets trail by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Harden, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Embiid, no good.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn it.
Brown dishes to Harden. The feed now to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the pass to Thybulle. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Simmons. Durant with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Now here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Outside Durant. Over Thibault. No good from Durant. The 76ers trail by 3. Harris passes to Thibault. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
Harden outside. Durant down low. Simmons is there. KD with the bucket.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Here's Thibault. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Now Kevin Durant. Step back shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Luwawu. Irving is out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie with it. Passes it to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. He kicks to Irving. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Green. It's back to Hill. Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. A nice shot by Howard.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton no good. The 76ers trail. To take the lead. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Second chance shot. Back to Green. Howard with the steal. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. And Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. And here is Hill. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And Durant puts up a deep three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. Harris outside. Pass to Thibault. Over Harden. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down there.
No good from Irving.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
This is it to Thibault. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Curry outside. And that one is off. Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game.
Harden defines the word clutch, and this is clutch city. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
Now here's Curry. Takes it to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The rebound by the Nets. For three, Harris right between the eyes. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just
killed. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point. Now here is Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Tries from the block. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Brown. Passes it to Harris. Shoots. That misses off the backboard. Holiday with it. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Durant dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, his length and then his quickness, Durant, he just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Harden outside. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And then Durant with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
On the wing, Harden. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Outside Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Dinwiddie's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Bucks trail by 3. Right side, Portis. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. It's the Nets now. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Portis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And Luwawu subbed in for Harris. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Luwawu. Dinwiddie outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dinwiddie against Howard. Now the pass to Portis. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Moving it up. It's blocked. 27 seconds left to play in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, a dedicated sprint to the hoop from Holiday there. He earns the trip to the line.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So he gets them both. So it's Brooklyn now. Dinwiddie finds Irving. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances. And
if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Green. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in for Durant. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Giannis. Here's Irving. Got a piece of it. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Forbes kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. To the middle. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard at three-point line.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Outside Irving. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Dinwiddie with it, out guarded by Giannis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day, so you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Giannis. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. And the rejection by Giannis. Bucks leading by 3. 1:36 left to play here in the half. For the three. Connects from three-point range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his first 2 points.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Middleton left side. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie right side. Pass to Claxton. That shot off. Giannis with some nice D. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. And the shot is long. Outside, Irving. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Luwawu, and it's good. 2 points. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, and that'll do it for.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Bounce pass, Lopez. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Here's Nora. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Nora's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bucks. Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Harden scanning the floor. On the wing, Harris. Lopez with the steal. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Holiday. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Harden the pass to Durant. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now, here's Portis over Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's DiVincenzo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Portis against Durant. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Now here's Middleton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got his second basket.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Holiday. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Harden outside. He dishes it to Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holiday against Harden. Over to the left wing. The pass to DiVincenzo. The 3. Tucker can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6 on the wing Brown. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harden finds Brown. Back to Harden. Now here's Green. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 4. And right after. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
Irving surveying the floor. Harden against Holiday. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from James Harden.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Green. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. And the Bucks making a change here. Harden against T. Harden kicks to Durant. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 4. Nwora, the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. Passes it to Nwora. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Durant.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Teague against Harden. Durant trying to break free. Lopez with the block. Now the Bucks moving it up. Teague with the ball. Here's Giannis. Back to Teague. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. Now Giannis. Guarded by Jordan. Here's Lopez. And Durant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Luwawu Cabarro. He's checked in for Harris. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Nets trail by 6. Harden dishes to Durant. He feeds it to Brown. And that one drops. Brown's got his first points in this one.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Irving's checked in for the Nets. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Durant against Giannis. Over Giannis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Holiday, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Harden the pass to Irving. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Holiday left side. Pass to Lopez. Lobs it up for Holiday. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Milwaukee's ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Luwawu. From deep three-point range, DiVincenzo with the rebound. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.